Cutting right to the gist, we've got Vortex on Winter Park. Extra starting cash, but the catch, triple ability cooldown rate, double Vortex speed, bunch of tower bands, aka Paragons, and over on the right hand side, only a 15 monkey cap and only one Paragon. Felt like we just had an event with a 1 Paragon max, but here it is again. And you might notice this time that I'm doing something a little different. It's not elite. And that's because I think the ranked layout for normal this week is actually better, or I think more fun. The times looked like approximately 2 minutes, a huge clump right above 2 minutes, so we should hopefully, I think to be safe, top 50. Clock a 2:05 and we're good. Quick detour before I continue, Ninja Kiwi is running a super secret promotion on their web store. If you use the link I put in the description and in the pinned comment, you'll be able to access a 30% off tier 5 instant monkey pack that you cannot access normally in the store. So if you're looking to collect them all, then you got a few days to do so. And code ISAB, of course. Thanks. But yeah, normally I don't like timed, but the difference maker here is the monkey cap. Capping at 15 max monkeys means it doesn't have to resort to tower spam like come late game, which I love. Gotta think strategically about what 15 monkeys you place at all times. Anyway, with the early game head start, we can drop Geraldo and NFT down immediately. We have to lean both towers on the left because if any Bloon gets on the right side of Winter Park, we will already incur a penalty anyway. Just a quick reminder, the penalty is if you take too long to beat a round. Eventually, we sell Geraldo to rush the farm faster, but not before getting a sub first so that we have more defense than Dart. Just gonna go through the early game here real quick because there's not much to it. But the gist is, get a bunch of 2-0-0 farms up until round 30. Slowly add defense in the process, and that's just in the form of a boomerang. A low tier boomerang defends these rounds pretty much without getting any penalty. And here we are now on round 31, with the NFT as usual, needing to be sold now for maximum value. And a whopping 6 2-0-0s. With that money, check this out. Monkey City, sell these for a little bit cheaper because I can buy these upgrades for cheap. Sell 5 of them, buy back a 0-0-0, suck this up, buy range so it reaches this one, and then sell this one, and then get a marketplace on this one. And now to defend the normal rounds, how about we just go for a classic druid, 0-3-0. And now we hit play. Normally I do an engineer, but as you see, the NG is banned. So we gotta resort to plan B, which doesn't make money from popping balloons, but it's still pretty much good enough to beat all of the 30s, like solo. Now this round I will get Geraldo down, because I'm gonna need to get a count bot for this druid here. Alright, we're greedy, so before even buying a count bot, rush marketplace money first. Squeezes out like $30 extra in the process, worth. Now, let's get some value out of the lead balloons this round. How about lead to gold? I don't know if it's actually worth going for a road to gold without a balloon trap. I might try anyway, because I've got like not enough marketplace space anymore. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? 004. Upgrade this to 004 as well later. Alright, and now for tier 1 defense, check this out. The Golden Justice is going to be the plan. With triple cooldown, by the way, I have to buy Deadeye pretty much at the very beginning of the round. I think that's the only way to get to cool off fully the ability, because I need the extra range for it to reach Vortex when it starts getting knocked back. Some of you boss fanatics may know that this Golden Justice has been used for tier 1 defenses before, and it's really good at, like, doing such big amounts of damage. So check this out. Self-buff it, and now I need 39.9. If I sell everything here... Oh yeah, easy. I also do have excess cash, so you know exactly what I'm gonna buy with that. A Jungle Drums, and probably a T4 out buff. Okay, I'm kinda cheesed that I'm just short, so I have to sell this second boat. And now this sells for 3k less. Ah well, we'll deal with that later. If NG was enabled, I absolutely would have pre-charged it, like an overclock on this before the end of the round, but this is as much extra attack speed we can get. Now it's also just a matter of, can we get lucky with crits? Because if you don't know, the Desperate has a bullseye attack. Target chance has a higher chance to crit when the balloon is further away. But it's not reliable. we have to kind of get lucky and get a crit on each skull of Vortex. So check this out. Bring it on, and let's see. No crit, no crit, 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 no crit, crit. Beautiful. And the only blemish here is the fact that one of the skulls took 3 shots to crit. As you see, the other 2, they were beaten in 2 Golden Justice shots. Do I want to keep going to maybe save 1 shot of time? I could, but I think I'm good. Believe me when I say the RNG to save 1 shot might be kind of crazy. Still 50k to work with. We have enough to afford a Monkeyopolis and a BRF, and now for defense for the 40s. I literally am a headless duck without balloon trap, so what is it? Back to 010 Druid? I think so, because what I can do is I guess I can turn this Druid into a Jungle's Bounty. Jungle's Bounty does pretty good damage, and it also has, you know, the money ability, which honestly makes up for its cost. So I guess I'll rush that and hope we survive this round. Okay, ideally, before we lose all of our lives here, all the lives I banked up from all those marketplaces. Oh my god, Pink Rush. There we go. Jungler's Bounty for the rescue. Alright, sick. We'll do 041, and I know it doesn't have lead popping, but the extra range is worth it. And also, I keep forgetting, the 300% ability cooldown makes abilities worse, but again, it's still fine because it makes some money. I just won't focus on spamming farms. Instead, we'll do the usual, upgrade these 2 marketplaces first. And honestly, it's a really good defender for the 6k it costs. Seems like it's taken us 5 rounds since getting Jungle's Bounty to get 1 ability from it. Yep, saving 5 rounds for 1k was definitely worth it. Now for a Mob Mauler for, well, Moabs. And hopefully we get our Banana Central within at least the next 3 rounds would be nice. Think I can do it after this round here. Yep. I think I do have to sell the Rubber to Gold, but this is fine. I can just get it back later for, say, round 59. Nice. Now my plans for tier 2. As you see, we have sub enabled, so we're going to use First Strike to insta-kill it. I believe for tier 2 normal, you need 8. However, this pond in the middle, as you see, does not fit 8, so I need to buy a Lord of the Abyss to build fake water. And also, remember, triple ability cooldown means I think I have to buy First Strikes pretty much at the start of the round. We'll get our 2 sellback boats here, and technically 1 round of income from a bottom path farm is worth it, so we'll do this for 1 round. As good as this farming looks, I do think I have to sell the Banana Central for 8 First Strikes. Because including Lord of the Abyss, I need about $130,000, I think, for all of them. If I just sell the non-BRFs, yeah, that money is cutting it too tight. I'll try anyway. Actually, stop all this first. I just remembered, Geraldo is very close to level 11, so if I buy this, then suddenly, the amount of First Strikes I need is halved. Only 4 are required, and so, I think 4 subs can easily fit in the pond here, so I don't need Lord of the Abyss. I think I can get away with this tier without the banana selling this guy, which is huge. Oh my, I can keep a lot here. Now, this all hinges on the fact that these do come up in time. If it doesn't, what I can do is I can do a reactor for a 15% more CDR, and you know what? I think it's needed. And if this doesn't work, then sadly I might have to sell 2 more BRS for Energizer, but hopefully I can avoid doing that. Also, I'm an idiot. I got Submerged Sub here, or Rubber to Gold here, so I get $50 here, but I have to unsubmerge this so it doesn't decamo them. But in doing so, now I don't get 15% CDR, and check this out. My First Strikes aren't up. They're not even close. I need Energizer. Still far from the worst thing in the world because I am able to keep... Yeah, I'm actually able to keep a second farm, so I only need to sell 1 extra BRF for this. Also, please... Oh god, they're like 1 second from being up. I think it's fine. If not, I made a save for that last round, so I can just go back. But now, spend 5k on this, and check out this insta-kill. Oh my god, no. I forgot to account that these 2 First Strikes get stunned, so I don't think I can use their abilities, can I? So that's why you need Lord of the Abyss. Let me try this again. Yeah, it's way too close. Yup. Like, you can get 3 to not get stunned, but those 2 are guaranteed every time, so... I guess we gotta go back. In getting Lord of the Abyss, that kind of sucks. I gotta sell the Monkey Obelisk now. Just to get this. We'll get the village back, though, at least. Alright, this time for sure, though. All 4 are up. I need to sell this now to make the money for that. Here we go. So there is a delay between being able to damage Vortex. So, I need to pause 0.2 seconds between each first strike, and I think that was pretty clean. 22.95, so that was a 10-second tier 2, or 9.5 actually. Execution there seemed pretty good to me. Now, let's get back some of these BRFs. And now we've got 94k to work with. And I'm gonna build a big Monkey Obelisk, but before that, we obviously got to fit as many BRFs around here as we can. Of course, can't forget about defense. The thing is, Jungler's Bounty is going to fall off eventually, so I probably should just make the jump to Spear the Forest whenever, like, this plus this is too hot to handle. My guess is round 63 we got a problem. Honestly, 62. How do I beat the F Moab? Yeah. I'll save for it. I'll save for this for the end of next round. Oh, I don't make enough from this. Wait, no, it's possible. I think? No. 2k off. End me. Oh, okay, there we go. Got the money for it. Attaboy. Now, it appears I made a mistake. I went for 051, and now I don't have lead popping. Maybe I should switch that cross path, because now... Like, the tower cap is starting to matter, so I don't think I want to waste money for another lead popper. Actually, no. Instead of selling it, just do Jerry Fire. I think that's cheaper than losing all the money from buying it and reselling it. This is all the farms I can place around the range, but I still have one more extra tower slot. Here's what I think I'll do. Sell the village, which loses range, but if I get back a bounty hunter, that is more range than the village gives me, which gives me space for, I think, one extra farm that I can suck up here. Boom. And wait, this is 10, but hang on, I can get 11. Watch what I do here. So sell that, the Golden Justice for space for that. However, I don't have the money for this now, so what I'll do is I guess I will take the hit. Buy Spear of the Forest. We can buy Top Path again. Dang it, I have the tower space for a 12th one, but I don't have the money, so... let's hope an 11... Like, the difference between 11 versus 12 doesn't hurt me. Now we better hope we make enough money fast enough so that we don't die to 68 here. Actually, I'll just get some Maulers. And also, you definitely want to Monkey City buff this thing. Looks like $3,300 per crate, so 33k per round from that guy. Not bad, huh? From here, the strategy is self-explanatory. We have 8 monkeys left. The Spirit of the Forest doesn't incur a penalty, so just get 8 more beer wraps and wait till, I believe, round 79. So, see you then, I guess. One more thing I do want to note, actually. Wall Street is more efficient than a beer ref, I think. Now, I believe I can do tier 3 without selling the big Monkey Obelisk. We're gonna do first strikes again. This time, if you do the math here, we can, with the tower space and adding literally this, it's 12. This time we don't need Energizer because round 79 is long enough that these will cool off in time anyway. And also, in case you're wondering, why am I dropping a Genie and Jerry Fire and all this? Well, it's because we would incur a penalty for all the BFBs here if I don't have that. In fact, I'll do 2 to be safe. So trust me, 36 total first strikes is enough for tier 3 here. Shall we just throw it in? Spam? Pause. Spam. Refresh. Alright, how fast was that? I still have 5 left over. 35.06. Okay. Now, because I already have my setup, like, ready, I think it's worth redoing. Because I think I can, like, that was not super efficient. I could probably cut, like, 0.2 off that. I know, maybe it's something I should have done for the tier 1 2 instead. Anyway. Nope, this was definitely way faster. See, I used 2 extra first strikes, and now, yo, it's 34.5. That wasn't just a measly 0.2. That was massive. So yeah, definitely worth it in that case. And now we gotta sell these guys again. And in doing so, we now have 720k to get back Arbin at Central and Co. Didn't take long to get our farms back, and we'll just do a Ray of Doom for defense. This was the best thing I could find that I could solo for these rounds with one tower and be under range of the Monkey City. We're not gonna roll all the way to round like 100 with this though. Midway through, I'm gonna do a thing. Hear me out. Round 88, we're gonna build a Paragon, and it's not gonna be a Dark Paragon. Sorry, I'll start with the wording there, but sub-Paragon for a tier 4, yes. Believe it or not, I think I mathed out the money perfectly. I used the entire cash slider remaining to get exactly degree 40. Yup. So, here's the deal. Let's submerge this. I think that makes the Nox Siege Core cool off faster, right? But, yes. Hopefully, even despite the 300% CDR, by the time round 100 comes around, I can use the Nox Siege Core, time the nuke for the start of the tier, and then have its intel attack damage the rest. Also, do I have enough to get level... Okay. I got level 20, but... No buts. I can't get totems. I need to get at least one. I also don't know when I'm going to incur penalties, so I just kind of have to unsubmerge at some point and hope for the best. We'll get back our NFT soon. I'm getting my Paragon totems prepped early because I'm only allowed one Paragon, so all of these are going to be saved for the ultimate tier 5. That was not even a stall. That sucked. Things are not looking good for my Nautic Siege Core. It's still got 60 to 65% left over. I gotta just beat these ZMGs, so again, there's no penalty. Oh my god, yeah, this is embarrassing. I'm not gonna have this up in time. What an awful ability. Like, just in terms of the length, I mean. Although I guess it wouldn't be too far-fetched to say awful in general. 95 gives me a glimpse of hope. I think I either need to get the Siege Core in maybe 85 or perfect stall, but again, you know how annoying that would be without knowing when to incur a penalty. Whatever, at most it's like 5 seconds we end up losing if I don't have the ability for the first skull. It's still incredibly strong for around 100, trust me. Now, it does look close right now, which kind of surprises me. Maybe I can... Let's see. Ooh. Okay, don't give me false hope here. But here's the thing as well. I have to... If I use this ability... Oh, crap. It's going to be up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, I just need to sell... I think I just need to sell and get one tower to defend the FDTs here. Alright, how about a Dark Champion? This I can control pretty decently. Now, I have to end the round at a specific point. Make sure this is at 3 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2... No. That's kind of what I hate about this tower for bossing. Like, if you want to insta-kill it, this kind of timing is, like, some of the absolute worst. I'll just use a Super Maelstrom. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... I think I missed it. Okay, let me just see out of curiosity. 1. Does it blast? Oh, that's beautiful. Yes. I can't believe that worked. So here's what I'm going to do now. Well, how many towers do I have after selling all of this? 8, okay. We'll add 6 first strikes, MAD, and a homeland defense to double the damage of the MAD. I think this is damage efficient or tower efficient. Unfortunately, I didn't cool them off, so I have to use one rejuve early, but that's fine. Anyway, time to lock in. So, MAD ability immediately. There's the nuke. Okay, pause the round. What am I trying to do? I want to unsubmerge this, put this on last. Use first strikes now? Sure. Next skull. Rejuve again. Homeland again. Mad ability. Ugh, the shield is annoying because the dart or the sub can't hit it for 6 seconds. But this is still good. 1 minute kill, which is up to 102 now after the delay. I'll gladly take that. And now, yes, I'm gonna sell the sub Paragon. Allow me to explain what I'm doing here. I completely forgot that I could get a Sun Temple. That's 5k per round, or rather, 6k if you add the Monkey City. And then I'm gonna get me the following. A carry flagship here with a super brittle to farm pops on my eventual boat Paragon. Because right now my plan is, yes, I'm gonna do a boat for tier 5. I believe boat Paragon is strongest because it has the global planes tank. And if you put it far enough away, the grapes will hit. Will hit Vortex, trust me. Probably the strongest Paragon given that Ace and Wizard is banned. And NG too. Much sad. This legend here is just in case the carry flagship takes too long to beat the round. I'm worried it may not be strong enough, but it looks pretty good so far. At least on that FCMG, so... This, I probably could have spent money on a farm instead, but just to be safe. Like, it does cost me 3 extra farms, because otherwise I probably just would have used Legend of the Night to solo these rounds here. But the amount of pops that we get is way better in terms of getting a high degree than what 3 B-Routes would give us, I believe. You definitely don't want to buy a Paragon without having any pops on it first, let me just say. And now I am very excited for this final tier. $2 million, 34, I repeat, 34 Paragon totems. This is the spot for the boat that ideally doesn't get stunned. I probably could have placed these boats better, but whatever. I will sacrifice everything minus maybe 200k. Just because 1 degree doesn't make a big difference, and I'd rather spend that money on, say, I don't know, an MAD. So here we go. This should easily blow by D80. Exact degree, 84. Hell yeah. I think last on the boat is the right play, and what are we waiting for? For the sub 2, let's get it. Actually, let's do this first. Homeland now. And the moment I can, 6 first strikes. Don't stun, please, otherwise gotta buy this all back again. Oh, end me. Okay, take 2. This time, it's just a couple pixels lower. Also, my mat is lower, because it might get stunned over here. Come on. Also, let's not do damage now, because it was the first skull. Maybe if I take a bit longer to pop it, it's worth it. Like that. Yeah, that's worth it. No stun. First strikes now. Mad now. And, okay, actually, don't use Mad during the shield. That was dumb. That was silly. Refresh now. We should use our first strikes during the shield. No, that's worth it. Another Mad ability, another Homeland. And this should do it. If it avoids the stun. Perfect. And this should be the sub 2 that I was looking for, right? Right? I should switch this back on first now, or... Yeah, we're good, we're good. Nice. This is sub 2 by a landslide, in fact. 152. Not bad for several hours work, I would say. And what does that put us on a leaderboard? Alright, 4th place, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hopefully you enjoyed that normal boss, because it was nice to, well, not do elite for a change. And again, if you're looking for more content, more bosses like this, then fancy these videos showing up right now.